Hey folks, H2 here, and you are on the F3 channel. Hey, just want to get back with you here and talk about a few things that just are on my mind today. And so the first thing I want to talk about is why you need $1 million. And so if you are planning to retire, meaning one day not trade your time for money, that means retirement. And when you retire, you're gonna need a certain asset base such that the income generated from that asset base will provide you a level of income to sustain yourself during retirement. Because unless you're in the minority of people who retire with a pension or some sort of retirement benefit from a company of old, whereby the income is near the same amount during your working years, then congratulations. But for most of us, we do not have that luxury, and it's our responsibility to develop our own retirement plan. So here we are, facing retirement. If you're old as I am, that's right around the corner. And that means I got some work to do, because even though I have $1 million, that is just the bare that's just going to cover the bare necessities. That's not going to allow you to, travel the world and live the life of Riley with only $1 million. So I got to push into the multi-millions in order to do that. And besides, I want to leave something for my children and grandchildren. So that means I got to do a little something extra. Stand by. So that's why you need $1 million, is to really fund your retirement. So if you're a young person, you need $1 million in order to alleviate financial risk in your life, because the chances of you staying in one job and in one location is slim and none. So the fact that you're going to have to one day retire, you are going to need $1 million as well. And so, again, if you're young, you're going to need more than $1 million, because the time value of money is ever eroding, and $1 million will not cut it. And I'm thinking, $1 million is not going to cut it in 5 or more years from now. So you're going to need $1 million. You're going to need multiple millions of dollars. Okay? Hey, the second point I want to talk about here is your responsibility and my responsibility in order to help the next generation. And so if you are, well on your way to being retired and you don't have $1 million, then it's possible that you're not going to reach that particular goal. But even though you do not reach the $1 million goal, you still need to help, those who are following behind you reach that goal. And you can do that in a number of ways. The first way you can do it is to give them some education, or at least get them pointed in the right direction, such that they have the knowledge and the foresight to be able to become a millionaire. And just maybe, if you help them become a millionaire, they might be able to help you when you're of age and can no longer take care of yourself. So it's better off for them to have $1 million when you didn't make $1 million, because at least somebody have $1 million that can help out along the way. Because if you don't have $1 million and they don't have $1 million, we got ourselves a problem. All right. The last thing I want to talk about is your responsibility for creating wealth. And so I'm sure you can understand and you will agree that it's your responsibility to create wealth. Furthermore, it's not your employer's responsibility to create wealth. And I just like to, touch on that point a little bit today, because I have had that mindset. And that mindset is, I'm on the job and now I get a little jaded because I don't get a raise. Now, I don't know where we, come to expect that we will continue to make more and more money by doing the same work. When you first took that job, you agreed to do X amount of work for X amount of pay. It's not your employer's responsibility to create wealth for you. So from the funds that you initially agreed to, you're going to have to build your portfolio and your asset base from those funds. And don't stick the employer with that responsibility, because he ain't taking that responsibility. And when you're gone, trust me, they're not thinking about you anymore. All right. So those are the 3 thoughts that I was thinking about today. And I thought I'd pass it on to the F3 family, because I think that is imperative for you to get from wherever you are to where you want to be. All right. Thanks for joining us. H2 signing off.